Yo, what up, what up, what up? J. Marcell here. You know, what I come to, the more you look at life, kind of pay attention to life and see what's going on, I try to do it, as much as I can. I'm not a fanatic where I do it 24/7. I run my everyday life, but a lot of times I pay attention to the movement of life. And I watch and I try to study history. I try to go backwards, look at the now, and try to envision where we could be. But what I come to realize is these elites that govern and rule everything, the world, industries, paper, and all that, they hijacking our dreams. Some of us got the skill set to be certain things, stars in one category or another. And we all know we marvelous at it, especially the ones over here in America. We the best at it. That's why the world looks at us and try to do what we do. We the most copy and emulated, even though we the most roughly treated. But what I come to realize and see is these demons, these people in high places that make these moves, they hijacking our dreams. And what I mean by that is, some people have the skill set to be a comedian, to be a basketball star, an actor, or to hustle in business-wise. Doesn't make a difference which one of those arenas you may find us in. The point of the matter is, they're going to find a way to get themselves involved. For one, to get their hands in our pocket, and two, to control us. They're gonna send managers and all kinds of lawyers. Between the managers, the lawyers, the accountants, they're gonna stick you up. All of them know that, but all of them know that they making more money than they making now than they would if they didn't deal with these people. But they hijacking our dreams, and they making these people what we've heard the term called selling your soul for it. Selling your soul is, according to I think what we consider the definition is, an individual that's willing to sign this piece of paper and contract and damn near do anything and everything that the labels say, management say, to become a star or to live their dreams. They know we good at these things, man. They know this. But they're not gonna let us do it and get their paper and not be under their control. It's their money. They printing the money. What you gonna do? You like that kind of millions of dollars and you like the cameras flashing and all that, but it's their money. They printing the money. They make the money. So you go in the game and get in the game, they watch that money. The reason I say they hijacking our dreams is, another reason is, you know how many R&B stars, both male and females, that we have that we don't hear from them? And me personally, I know they have more hits than them. A lot of these cats, I don't even want to go down the list. Too many of them to name. Remember, male and female. And let's just go maybe in my generation, from the 80s to now. You know how many of those individuals they kept back, put them on the shelf, didn't push their project hard, just kept them on the roster, didn't get them, promote them and get them out there? A lot of them in the game know this. That's why we had a lot of one-hit wonders. Only a few of us are going to get in that game, make a major paper, and stay up there with it. Most are going to get cut. Get about a 5, 6, 7 year run. Somebody like a Fat Joe, somebody like a Rick Ross. And this is maybe a lot more. But the point of the matter, you get you a 5, 6, 7 year run, you come back out. They're going to tell you, all right, that's enough. They control how much you're going to make. We knew this when they talked about Bill Cosby, when they said he was trying to buy NBC. We all know the story or heard the story. He was trying to buy NBC. They shut that down and stopped that. We also heard and know the story of Suge Knight and Death Row, Murder Inc. and Irv Gotti, and Jay Prince and Rap-A-Lot. We're going to get together and try to start a distribution deal. Sean John, I think, and Puff and them were supposed to get involved, and Rockefeller and Jay were supposed to get involved. But somehow the plan got out. It got back into these people's hands, and they went at these dudes with the feds. We're not supposed to be making money. You know, a lot of people are down on us, say we blow our money. True. A lot of people down on us. We're not that smart. We don't stick together. I mean, if you don't realize or think or know that they throw hurdles at us, come on, man. I'm not giving us no major excuse for nothing. We should get better. We will get better. We are better. But you got to remember, we've been over here under their tutelage and under their thumb and their foot and for a long time. It's like when we was at slavery, it's like they had mashed us into the dirt when we was in slavery. After slavery, it was kind of like shaking the dirt off and wiping your face like, yo, what happened? As they got going and had to stick in their own community, they got a little stronger. It was like putting your hand down, one knee down, and standing up with one knee and getting up like, yo, it's just in the dirt. As we got better and better at it, it's like us trying to make a full stand. But to be honest with you, from every move we make, somebody's there to push you down. They just more covert with it. Like I said, once again, do we have pockets and examples of individual black people achieving and doing great things? Yes, we do. But also, do not underestimate this system and think they're not actually also at the same time in the now throwing things out there to hold us back. To be honest with you, they really playing with humanity. They targeting us for a different reason and with different tactics, but they actually targeting the whole world on a global scale the way they playing with things. Right now we in what is called some kind of an ice or cold Arctic blast or something like that. Okay, it's cold out there, true. To me, these cats playing with the weather, man. I know most people really don't think that they have that capability. Like right now, these mad scientists that sit in these rooms and these labs don't have the technology to throw something in the air and change the atmosphere. You really think they don't got the technology for that? Man, they playing with the weather, dog. But like I said, whole nother story, whole nother time for me to talk about that. But they are hijacking our dream. They are hijacking the things that we now can on a lower scale, like a me, or the average person who really just working and surviving to have a good place to sleep, some food to eat, a decent vehicle, and entertain themselves a little bit from time to time. Yeah, you can go and achieve all that all day long. They also putting that in jeopardy because they put it in the term of inflation. No matter how much more you think you can go scramble out there and make, they throw that much more to raise back up certain things. Taxes, food, all that go back up, they pull it back out your pocket. It's a grand scheme. They hijacking reality. I started off with them, they saying they hijacking our dream, but they hijacking our dream because a lot more of us can be a lot bigger entertainment. Now, you heard me talk about maybe the music industry. Don't think this don't happen in the movie industry, in sports. Yeah, they got token cats. They got cats out there to sell their soul to be in front of cameras and all that to keep that fame and that money moving. They hijack, but they got them at their mercy. They are hijacking our dreams. No, we can go out here and be all kind of things. But certain ones that got to do with making millions for them, behind they sitting either through music, boisterous, or on the screen projecting something, you ain't gonna do too much and you ain't gonna say too much when you get there with that. So they gonna hide, that's what I mean, they hijacking your dream because you can't even be what you wanna be. If you wanna say something, they don't want you to say. They don't want to hear. We hijack all of our dreams. But don't fret, don't worry. I don't bring you that news so that you would think that, okay, what did we do? We lost. Once again, we giants. We just sleeping giants. We just sleeping giants. To be honest with you, we sleeping gods. Whoa. If I went to the ocean and took a cup with me and dipped the cup into the ocean of water by the beach, into the ocean, I got it. If I took that little bit out, would what's in that cup not be considered still the ocean, just on a smaller scale? So you get my term of God now? We just God on a smaller scale. That's all. We have the, and when I say that, it's because we have the capability to actually affect what goes on in front of us. That's what most of my base talk is about. The mind doesn't matter. That's our weapon. We just have to exercise it and put more into it a little bit more. And we get more out of it, and it's going to prove itself. And when we start rocking with that, we'll know that if I got the strength on my own mental to move things around in my life and create things in my life, shoot, if I team up with one of my brothers or sisters, what could we do? We could do more. That's going to be it. That's why I said we ain't going to need pistols. We ain't going to need to rumble with them. When it's actually time for everything to flip, we have the awareness, the knowingness, the knowledge enough to be able to go, we got this, all from up here. But, you know my slogan, it's always the same, mind over matter, because matter don't matter.